The top 20 best cards in our upcoming set Journey Together. For number 20 we have Wailord. Number 19 we have the Dunsparce EX. Number 18 is Maractus. Maractus can retreat lock your opponent and also has a built-in bursting balloon ability. Next up we have Volcanion EX. Volcanion EX has the ability Scorching Steam that says once during your turn if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may make your opponent active Pokemon burned. This is a great way to do some extra damage. Next up we have Tapu Koko EX. Tapu Koko EX has an OK attack, Thunder Connect for 60 damage for lightning and a colorless energy and does 20 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. This can be played in Miraidon decks, but the biggest thing is it has free retreat. Next up we have Brock Scouting. Brock Scouting says you can search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or an evolution Pokemon and put it into your hand. Next up is Hops Back. Hops Back says you can search your deck for up to 2 basic Hops Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Then we have End's Castle. End's Castle says that all your End's Pokemon in play have free retreat. Next up we have Levincia. Levincia will be a great addition to Goldengo decks. It says that once you're playing your turn, you can put up to 2 lightning energy cards from your discard pile back into your hand. Next up we have a great new EX, Mamoswine EX. That once in your turn lets you search your deck for a Pokemon and reveal it and put it into your hand. And then it has the Rumbling March attack that does 180 damage and 40 more for each stage 2 on your bench. Next up we have the Hops Cramorant. Hops Cramorant says that you can do 120 damage for only a colorless energy, but your opponent does have to have 3 or 4 prize cards exactly, otherwise the attack does nothing. Next up we have the Hops Choice Band. Hops Choice Band says that the Hops Pokemon that it's attached to does 30 more damage and needs 1 colorless energy less to attack. Next up we have the Hops Snorlax. Hops Snorlax says that all your Hops Pokemon in play with do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Then we have End's Reshiram. End's Reshiram has the powerful Rage attack that does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon and has this Virtuous Flame for 170 damage. Next we have the End's Darmanitan. End's Darmanitan has the Backdraft attack that does 30 damage for each basic energy card in your opponent's discard pile and has the Darmanican. Does 90 damage to the active and 90 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. You do have to discard all energy. Next we have the Hops Zacian. Hops Zacian has the Close Cleave attack that does 30 damage and also 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and the Brave Slash attack that does 240 damage, but you can't use Brave Slash during your next turn. Next up we have the Blaziken EX with the Overflowing Spirit ability that allows you to attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and the Burning Assault attack does 200 damage for 2 energy, which is not too bad. Next we have the End's PP Up that allows you to attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench End's Pokemon. Next up we have the End's Zoroark EX that has the trade ability that allows you to discard a card from your hand and draw 2 new cards, and Night Joker to copy one of your benched End's Pokemon attacks. And then finally we have Lily's Clefairy. Lily's Clefairy has the ability that all your opponent's Dragon type Pokemon are now weak to Psychic, and has the Full Moon Rondo attack that deals 20 damage and 20 more for each bench Pokemon in play. So yeah, that's my top 20 cards from Journey Together. Make sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. We're now on the road to 600 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next one.